quitting alcohol. I took an omega-3 supplement today because I fucking looked into it, and apparently you need omega-3 for your brain to work properly. And the only place you really get omega-3 is from fish, and I quit fish after I watched Seaspiracy, which I do not recommend anyone watch if you fucking enjoy seafood, especially if you like a little bit of fucking smoked salmon with a bit of cracked pepper, sushi, seafood chowder. Fucking there's a few things I'm missing out on, but I'm really missing out on the fucking omega-3 because that's where most of the O3 comes from, and I haven't been eating shit. So I'm like, I need to buy some fucking omega-3 supplements. And the main way to fucking supplement with omega-3 is fucking fish oil, which defeats the fucking whole purpose of not having seafood cocktails. So I got onto one of my friends from high school, this crazy bitch. She's a fucking naturopath. She's a nutritionist and a naturopath, but she is like psychotically into like health and all that sort of shit. So I'm like, I need some fucking omega-3. What am I meant to do? And she asked me a bunch of questions. She's like, what health objective are you looking to... I'm like, I just want to be able to use my brain again. It honestly feels like my brain has ground to a fucking halt. The wheels are fucking grinding away very slowly. And I'm hoping it's the omega-3, not my fucking age, because I am getting older and I just got my first fucking nest of grey hairs at the front. I've barely got any fucking hair left, and now some of it's grey. Thank you, God. There's a couple of strands in my beard, too. You don't fucking work out for fucking 4 weeks, and the next thing you know, you're going grey, and your brain doesn't work at all. So she was asking me, I'm like, just tell me what you take, and I'll take that. I don't want to go through a checklist of shit. Just fucking tell me what you take, and I'll take that as well. So she told me she takes this fucking algae omega-3. Algae in all the other countries, that fucking green shit that fish eat. So apparently that's where all the omega-3 comes from. The fish eat the algae has the omega-3, then the fish fucking, I don't know, wear it, and then you kill the fish and eat it. But it's all coming from the algae. So I ordered a few bottles of that expensive shit, and it arrived this morning, and I took some this afternoon, and after a few hours, it felt like my brain was more fluid. Like I could actually feel the cogs had been fucking greased up. A little bit of fucking WD-40 on the old fucking brain. I could literally feel it. I can still feel it. It's like I've been in a fucking fog for months now. And I took 2 capsules of fucking omega-3 algae. And it kind of feels like I've microdosed on acid. I can use my brain again. I was very concerned that it was just old age creeping up, because I can barely see in the dark anymore. I've got this grey hair at the front now. Just like 10 grey hairs just popped out of nowhere. I swear to God, one day they weren't there. The next day I look in the mirror and there's a fucking little bird's nest of fucking greys. And that sort of made me feel old. I'm like, fucking hell. Can we just relax on the fucking aging shit? I'll start exercising again tomorrow. Just fucking give me a couple of minutes. So there's some fucking advice for you. If your brain's not working too well, jump on the fucking omega-3 algae capsules. You could pop a couple of those and hit the fucking dance floor. My brain is operating nice. Like I'm still certifiably retarded, but I feel like I could trick a couple of people. Like I could pretend I'm not and they would almost believe me. So after the omega-3 miracle, I'm like, what else do I need to be taking? Just fucking hit me up. And she gave me a bunch of shit I should buy, like vitamin D, vitamin K. I already take a little bit of vitamin D, but she was telling me the shit I'm taking almost has no vitamin D in it at all. So she gave me the brands with the good formulations. Then she told me to get on this vitamin C she takes. It's like crack. And some spirulina. I don't even know what spirulina is. All I know is it's expensive and it sounds healthy. It sounds like it could turn my grey hair back to brown. Or it could just disappear completely. Why don't the grey hairs fall out? I don't care if they leave. They can fuck off. Although I haven't really got enough to be sacrificing any. So the greys can actually stay. But coincidentally, as I've just in the last couple of days been thinking of taking vitamins and shit, fucking Sadhguru, that fucking fraudster, that Indian fraudster, was on Joe Rogan. And Sadhguru came on and started talking about soil and how it's all shit and there's no nutrients in the food because all the fucking soil shit. And he said some shit about needing to eat like 8 oranges now to get the same amount of vitamin C as you would in an orange, in one orange from like the 1920s or some shit. I wasn't really listening. But he can really talk some absolute bullshit, that Sadhguru. He is, and I said this before, I said this when I was in India and I was about to follow Sadhguru. I was about to take him as my fucking spiritual leader until I did 1 or 2 Google searches and found out that he charges like $15,000 to white people to go on his fucking spiritual 1-week fucking camp. And when I found that out, I was like, that doesn't sound very, fucking spiritual. And then I started listening to his interviews and he barely says anything coherent. If you listen carefully, he really doesn't even answer questions. He just talks in circles and riddles. Anyway, I was expecting Joe Rogan to really smash him because Joe Rogan is really good at fucking calling bullshit on bullshit artists. But Rogan didn't. He was fucking very gentle with the old Sard. But the first thing that happened in that podcast was Sadhguru came in with a plant and he gave it to Rogan and Rogan's like, what's this? And Sadhguru goes, it's a fucking plant. You chew the leaves. And if you chew the leaves, you live longer. And Rogan, who is like obsessed with this sort of shit, is like, oh, it helps you live longer. How so? And Sadhguru, this is how he answered. It has the necessary juices. It has the necessary juices. That is how he answers shit. And Rogan should have been like, what the fuck are you talking about, Guru? The necessary juices. What's in those necessary juices? He would have done that to anyone else. He would have called bullshit on anyone else. But fucking Sadhguru grew that beard and wears that stupid fucking hat. And no one wants to say anything bad about him besides me. So Rogan's just like, the necessary juices, eh? And just let him off the hook. The fucking necessary juices. That's all they should have said about the vaccine. If people were like, what the fuck is in this vaccine? They should have just said the necessary juices. What's the ingredient? Necessary juices. Anyway, fuck Sadhguru. Fuck Sadhguru. How's that? You would look at Sadhguru and you would say, Boyle, that's a little bit full on. Fuck Sadhguru. Listen to him. And then listen to the Dalai Lama. Listen to Sadhguru and then listen to the Dalai Lama. And tell me which one's a spiritually enlightened being. And the Dalai Lama doesn't even claim to be a spiritually enlightened being, but Sadhguru does. Anyway, forget about that. I'm going to go have a cup of the necessary juices. Sydney people. People in New South Wales. My Sydney Comedy Festival show is on sale now. It's 4 nights only, April the 28th, 9th, 30th, and the 1st of May. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's in a container. It's a cool container, like I said earlier. Of all the containers in Sydney, it is like top 10. So get out there, buy some tickets. You can buy them off the Sydney Comedy Festival website. I'll also put it up on my website in the next, let's say, 24 hours. I just need to figure out how to do that. So Sydney people, come out, support a homegrown hero. Also, Melbourne people, tickets are still on sale. Thank you to the people who have bought them already. Keep buying them up. There's only 3 shows in Melbourne. The 14th, the 16th, and the 23rd of March. You can buy them on the Melbourne Comedy Festival website and also my website, boylecomedy.com, in the next 24 hours. Let's say 24. Anyway, that will do for tonight. If you're enjoying the podcast, share it around with your friends, and I'll see you the fuck later.